What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy, SnowyKurama, and...
Hi, I'm Destiny / Vampira, whatever you want to call me.
And we are here for MRL Week 2, or the Monotype Rainbow League, or Monoegg, whichever way you want to say it. And we are here battling the Verona Volcarona and Nicky and Kemet, their coaches. It's a 2-on-2 match, except for it's not, but that's whatever. I hope that didn't show up.
Yes.
Their team will be on the screen as I'm reading it off. We got Tapu Bulu, Clefable, Klefki, Togekiss, Primarina, Silvally, Slurpuff, Morgrim, Granbull, Dedenne, and Mega Diancie. So this is the part where I knew that Heatran would be pretty freaking important because Fairy, as you all should know, maybe you do, maybe you don't, is weak to Steel and Poison. We happen to have a Steel type, so let's go ahead and get into this here team. We've got Cinderace with the heavy-duty boots coming back again. We got Pyro Ball, Iron Head, Gunk Shot, and U-Turn. As I said before, Fairies are weak to Iron Head and Gunk Shot, Steel and Poison respectively. We have enough speed in here to outspeed Mega Diancie. We tossed the rest into HP. Pyro Ball, of course, nice stab, especially in the sun, and then U-Turn is, of course, so that we can go ahead and switch on out of there.
Which, didn't we learn recently that in mythology, fairy tales, whatever, that fairies are weak to, like, steel? So we thought that was interesting that Pokemon kind of put that in there as well.
Yeah.
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 I just remembered that. Anyway.
Also, another fun fact with Poison, fairies are supposed to be pure and such, and then, you know, Poison is the impurity.
That makes sense.
That's
too.
pretty cool. Also, Fairy was, I know some people were upset about Fairy types because they'd rather have their light typing, which makes sense with Dark, but I think that Fairy type is less of the, is not exactly 100% the mythical creature, but also just the embodiment of light in general, which is why it beats Dark.
That makes sense.
I couldn't tell you about the fighting or the dragon. Dragon might be more mythical. I don't really know. Anyway, next team member. You learn something new every day. We got Volcanion with Choice Scarf so that we can outspeed some things. We got Steam Eruption because it's good stab. Sludge Wave, of course, because we're facing Fairy. Earth Power is good against the Mega Diancie, and I believe some others. There's a Klefki that it's good against, and I think that's that. Dedenne as well, just to trap some things, not trap, but catch some things rather. And then Defog just so that we can get rid of some rocks or spikes or what have you.
Hazards.
Early. Yeah, hazards. I don't remember what we're outspeeding with this set, but we are living some hits with our HP and the rest in Spadef, just because we don't want to have an even number for, you know, living rocks and whatnot. Up next is Heatran. Now this thing is a pretty nice set. We got Air Balloon so we can't get hit by Earth Power from the Diancie. We have Stealth Rock just so that we have some hazards for our own side of the field, or theirs rather. Flash Cannon, again, Fairy Team, Earth Power, so we can hit that Diancie and get rid of it. And then Protect, so that we can preserve our Air Balloon and see what things are wanting to go for at the same time. Ability kind of useless because they're not going to use fire moves against us. I don't remember what our speed's here for. That seems to be a trend. But I know it's speed crept for something. Yeah. Mega Charizard's next. Its sped creeps to outspeed anything that is 95 speed or below, which I believe is the... Wish I knew.
Yes.
Wish I knew. I think the Heatran is sped crept for the Tapu Bulu, actually, now that I look at the list. I don't really have speed tiers in front of me. But we are outsped to outspeed whoever on their team is at base 95. I guess I'll toss that up on the screen for now. Fire Blast, Solar Beam are nice moves to have because they have a Primarina, which definitely just handles our team pretty damn well. Scorching Sands is here for the DNC as well as the Dedenne and anything else that's weak to ground, essentially, like Klefki. And then Protect is kind of the same. Honestly, there's just a lot of not very many moves that we have that we really need to have on the team, so Protect is kind of just there for that. Rotom Heat is here. We have Pashu Berry again because there's a Primarina on the other side of the field. I believe this thing is sped crept to outspeed that thing at, I want to say modest. I don't really remember. We have enough Spadef in here to take 3 Scalds, I think. And then just the rest of it's in special attack. Kind of wish I remembered what we built this stuff for, but we got Thunderbolt and Volt Switch, of course, for said Primarina. Pain Split so that we can take some HP back from something else, and then Defog so we can get rid of some hazards. This thing is really just the anti-Primarina thingamajig that we needed on the team. Last but not least is Torracat. We got Torracat. Did we bring out week 1? No, we didn't. No, we brought that week 3, that's right.
Okay, I'm like, I know there was another time.
Yeah, we did at one point. This thing is here to just lower down some stats. We got Intimidate, Parting Shot for that, of course. Fake Out is so that we can do some residual to some things. Endeavor is there just in case we are at very low HP, and then we can just take them down to our level and then hit them with Cinderace or Heatran, Charizard, what have you. And then Will-O-Wisp is here for the physical attackers that might want to just hit us really hard, but now they can't because we have got Will-O-Wisp. We tossed all on HP and speed so that we can have the maximum bulk that we could get with Violite, as well as just the rest of it in attack, just to put it somewhere. So yeah, that is the team, and let's go ahead and look at the battle. Let's check if I'm recording first. Yep, we're good. We're handy dandy. I'm gonna go ahead and switch our side first.
That'd be a good idea.
Do that. There we go. Alright, so we've got Diancie, Primarina, Clefable, Togekiss, Morgrem, and Granbull. Of course we knew that the Diancie and the Primarina were gonna come, yeah. Clefable's not a bad idea because it's nice, big, and bulky. Togekiss could probably try to flinch us down. I know it gets Ancient Power as well, which is great against fire. And then Morgrem is there, obviously, for the screens. Then Granbull's a nice physical attacker that Torracat would just love to just take its stats down. So without further ado, let's press this resume button. Let's see what we freaking did. Yeah. So they go Morgrem first, which I wasn't exactly sure, or we weren't exactly sure what they were wanting to do.
I like the shiny, though.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. It's like a woodland creature. So we decided Cinderace because we have U-turn on the team, so we can just switch in and out in case this wasn't a good matchup. I believe that's what we clicked, unless we clicked Gunk Shot. Yep, that's actually what we clicked, just so that we can get rid of this thing. Unfortunately, we don't get the poison on it, and it does get up to Reflect, but, you know, Cinderace does not give a shit about that, because as you can clearly see, we almost killed it. Thunder Wave happens, which is very unfortunate for us, because now we no longer outspeed the Diancie, but that's just fine. We still have our U-turn out there.
I was about to say, I think I switched after that, since Cinderace was paralyzed anyway, and I'm like, well, if he's not moving...
Well, we pressed U-turn.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we U-turned out, which
I'm doing
is
great.
That's honestly how they paralyzed us, but then again, if we switched out to Charizard right away or something else, then that would have gotten paralyzed.
Yeah, we took out the guy, so...
Yeah. So they send out the Togekiss. We go ahead and Mega Evolve just so we can get up our Drought. Do as much damage as we possibly can to Fire Blast, which does a considerable amount. But now we're Thunder Wave with this thing too, so we're not outspeeding whatever base 95 mon that I inserted in the beginning there. Kinda sucks.
Okay, that's when I was like, well, we're paralyzed, so now we're switching.
Right.
I knew I did that sometime in this battle.
Also, this thing is just a good thing to have out against the Togekiss here. I want to see what our speed is, because I don't remember. Oh, it's not going to show us, is it? Oh, well. Actually, we have the team builder. We can go back.
I was about to say that.
Okay, no, we do not outspeed a max speed Togekiss. So there's a chance that I did calc it, and then we ended up,
Most of the stats in the other person.
well...
Nope. Or kind of...
Their speed. But I was talking about more like what our speed was.
Yeah.
So there's a chance that I calced this thing and figured out it was max HP or something. I don't really... We'll see how it goes. They just go ahead and switch out to their Diancie. I believe he Volt Switch because that would have killed it. So that's some nice chip damage on that thing for sure. Heatran comes out because that's what this thing is here to take care of. I know Flash Cannon does like a bajillion% to this thing.
Bajillion.
Yeah, even if it is just a regular Diancie. And they can't hit us with Earth Power like I was saying, so pretty cool. I believe that Flash Cannon was a safe thing to go ahead and do. Yup. Did some nice little chip damage to that Primarina. I want to say we went Volcanion. No, he protected just to see, just in case they didn't use Water Move. Because they could have had Energy Ball or something to take out of our Volcanion. But we go out to said Mon, just in case. Hidden Power Grass or Electric or Ground was not very fun. I want to say it's Ground, considering that we are a Fire team. But yeah, that kind of sucks. I think we just sacked this thing. Oh, we went for Sludge Wave, of course. Oh, we're Scarf. That's why. I think in the battle I forgot we were Scarf too.
Yes.
So yeah, we go ahead and just take down this thing with our Scarfed Sludge Wave.
There you go.
And the biggest threat of the team, or one of the two rather, is just gone now, and we still got our 6 members. Diancie comes out. We go out to our Rotom Heat because it can't Earth Power us because we have Levitate. It ends up going for Power Gem, reading that we'd go for one of our Levitators.
Oops.
And now we go Heatran. We probably Protect here. I'm hoping we Flash Cannoned. Yup. Takes down the Togekiss.
Bye-bye.
Well, actually, now that I think about it, even if it did use one of its moves for to get rid of our Air Balloon, we would have killed it back with Flash Cannon anyway, so Flash Cannon was definitely the play. I think that's what we do for the rest of the whole game, is we just press Flash Cannon. Except for maybe against this Clefable. Yeah, we go to Cinderace here. We didn't want to take any... We did not want to get rid of our Air Balloon until that Diancie was done. It used Counter, which I thought was very interesting. I didn't think we'd see Counter Clefable, but we did. It's a good thing that we did get paralyzed from that. So I believe from here we just press Gunk Shot until this thing's dead, because I think it's a one-hit KO.
Let us see. Oh.
Goes out to the Grand Bowl to lower our attack stat, which it definitely needed to do. I think we went Torracat here. Yep. To try to whittle this thing down as well.
Your memory here is impressive, because I had no idea, and I'm the one who clicked the buttons.
Anyway, they clicked Stone Edge, and we obviously lived because of our Intimidate. I want to say did we Fake Out? Yeah, I think just flinch, do some residual damage. Which to the Clefable, doesn't really care. And that was kind of a little bit of a misplay on our part, miscommunication. I was saying that we should have Parting Shot, but Destiny here pressed the Will-O-Wisp instead.
Oh, that's where I fucked up.
Yeah. It's all good, though, because we're in a pretty good position.
True.
Well, the thing is, Clefable is most likely Magic Guard, which means that it doesn't take any residual damage from anything.
Oh, even if it is Burn?
Yeah, so Burn, Toxic, doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter if there's hazards either. So,
oh, right.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
This thing is very much a status absorber. So they just use Wish, obviously, to either get themselves back up, or maybe their Grand Bull or Diancie. We just Parting Shot here, just so we can switch. Cinderace comes out so that we can go ahead and just do what we did last time, I think, with the Gunk Shots. One hit KO on the Clefable. Pretty nice for us. They go Diancie. I think we sack off our Cinderace here, so that we can get in our Heatran. There it is. still with our air balloon, and I think we just press flash cannon a couple of times, and that's the game. They attempt to live a flash cannon, but you know, you're 4 times weak to it, and you're kind of frail, so yeah, we just kind of press the steel button a couple of times, and that's the game. So good game to Nicky. I do not think that Kemet was here for this. I think they are a working guy or gal, and then I think Nicky was just free, so it's just us 2 versus him. So very good game to Nicky, very good prep, I guess, for Kemet as well, if that's what they did. But yeah, definitely 4-0ing the Fairy team is not bad at all. I think that they definitely were right to bring Thunderwave, and definitely screens, of course. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty good.
Yeah, we did good.
Yeah.
Our first win, I think.
Yeah, this is our first win. We definitely brought ourselves back up from that
first water
big
versus fire
loss against water.
It wasn't even a big loss. We did better than anticipated.
I would believe so, yeah. Our next match is against Melody and Jay, and the Transcontinental Sylveons. They're a grass team, so you could say we take a vacation, but looking at their team, it's not necessarily something that I think we can just write off as a big win.
Not very cut and dry.
No, not at all. Not at all. So yeah, that's the battle. Like this video if you have not already. Subscribe if you want some more of that SnowyKurama goodness and some more of that MRL. Tickle that bell so you know what we're doing. And do you have any closing words for this here audience?
I don't think I do. I don't think I do. We did good, and we'll keep doing good because we're awesome. So, yep. They can't see the thumbs up or the tongue out.
I'm giving you a thumbs. With all that being said and more, this has been your boy SnowyKurama. See you in the next video. Goodbye.
Bye.